welcome to my channel Science Tunes. Guys, already in the part 1 I have explained about the cell structure and its function, who discovered the cell, everything I have explained clearly. Now let us know some important information about the cell. See, before starting our topic, I want to again remind you that cells, a group of cells means a single cell is very important to form an organ. Understood? It's a group of cells together form into a tissue, and a group of tissue together form into an organ. A group of organ systems are together form into an organism. Understood? So coming to the cells, cells are colorless, they are transparent. So it is very difficult to observe under the microscope. So that time we have to apply the strains. You know children, what do you mean by strains? Straining. What is the word name? Tell me. Straining. Straining is nothing but what? Tell me. Dye. What? Tell me. Dye. It's a color. It is a color. For example, what are the dyes, what are the indicators, what do you mean by staining, which are applied to see the cells very clearly under the microscope? So those are the indicators, are nothing but the methyl orange, okay, methyl orange and crystal violet. What? Tell me. Crystal violet and so on. So some are the indicators which are helpful to see the cell very clearly. That is nothing but what? Tell me. Staining. Okay guys, now let us know about the types of organisms. How many types of organisms are there? Let us know. 2 types of organisms are there. That is unicellular. One is what? Tell me. Unicellular organism. What? Tell me. Unicellular organism. Okay, unicellular organism. And the second one is what? Tell me. Multicellular organism. Okay. About the unicellular organism means organism which is having a single cell is called unicellular organism. Example, I will show you the examples of unicellular organisms. That means unicellular organism means organism which have single cell are called unicellular organisms. What are the examples for the unicellular organisms? Amoeba, paramecium, euglena and bacteria, yeast, etc. Okay, these are the examples for the unicellular organism. That means these organisms having only a single cell, but they perform all the functions which they perform by the multicellular organisms. But they change the shape and the size varies with a great variation according to the size of the organism. Okay, let us know about the multicellular. What are the unicellular organism? Organism which have single cell. That is example amoeba, paramecium, euglena and bacteria, yeast. These are all single celled organisms. Okay, now let us know about the multicellular organism. Second one, what? Tell me. Multicellular organism. that means many cells. What tell me? Many cells. Organisms which are having many cells are called multicellular organisms. Example, what tell me? Plant cells, plants, animals, and human beings. What tell me? Human beings. Okay. These are multicellular organisms. Now we have know about the two types of organisms, that are unicellular microorganisms and multicellular organisms. Understood? Now let us know about the cell. Cell, very important one. This is the main topic which we are going to learn. Cell. What is cell? Already we have discussed cell is a fundamental unit of life. Cell is a fundamental unit of life. So, before knowing the cell, we have to know the parts of the cell very clearly. See, cell is having three important parts. Three important prominent parts. Parts of the cell. What tell me? Parts. Parts of a cell. What are they? First, this this is a, just I am drawing here. This is what tell me? Nucleus. Parts of the cell. This is cell membrane. What tell me this one? Cell membrane. This is, what this one tell me? Cytoplasm. This one what tell me? Nucleus. What tell me? Nucleus. So, coming to the cell, these are parts of the cell. The cell consisting of the three prominent parts, that is the cell membrane, nucleus and the cytoplasm. So, let us discuss each part very clearly. So, coming to the cell membrane, I will give a clear explanation about this one. Cell membrane. What is a cell membrane? Every cell is having a thin, delicate membrane. Thin, delicate membrane. That means cell is covered with a thin, delicate membrane. That is nothing but what tell me? Cell membrane. It is also called a plasma membrane. Understood? So they are also called as a permeable membrane. This cell membrane protects the cell from injury. It protects the cell from injury. So, it is an outer covering for this cell. It plays a very important role. For example, this cell is different in the plants as well as animals. We can differentiate with the help of food vacuole. In plant cell, later I will explain it clearly in the diagram. Now, this cell membrane is having the cell pores. What are the cell pores? It allows the required materials to flow into the cell and also having the capacity to prevent the not to flow the movement of the materials into the cell. So this vital role of the cell is it is a delicate thin layer which protects the cell from the injury. Coming to the plant cells as well as the bacterial cells, they have cell wall. They have what I mean? Cell wall. That means this cell membrane, is covered with what I mean? Outer layer, that is the cell wall. What is this cell wall important role? It protects the cell membrane and also it protects overall the cell from the high atmospheric condition, high wind speed and atmospheric moisture. Understood? This is the importance of the cell membrane. Now let us know about the cytoplasm. Now we are going to learn about the cytoplasm. Next part, that is what, tell me? Cytoplasm. Coming to the cytoplasm. Cytoplasm, here the cytoplasm is present. It is a thick jelly-like fluid present inside the cell. Understood? Cytoplasm is a thick jelly-like fluid present inside the cell. So, this cytoplasm consisting of small cytoplasmic bodies. Small cytoplasmic bodies. They are called what, tell me? Cell organelles. What, tell me? Cell organelles. What is the cytoplasm? Cytoplasm is a thick jelly-like fluid present inside the cell. It occupies the space present inside the cell. Understood? It occupies a space between the cell membrane and the nucleus. Cytoplasm occupies the space between the cell membrane and the nucleus. Okay. So it consisting of small cytoplasmic bodies called cell organelles. What are the small cytoplasmic bodies? Here some structures you can see clearly. Those are cell organelles, that is mitochondria, and ribosomes. Next, Golgi bodies. Next, endoplasmic reticulum. Okay. What is cytoplasm? The parts of the cell. The second part is what, tell me? Cytoplasm. The cytoplasm is a thick jelly-like fluid. It is bonded to the cell membrane. It consisting of small cytoplasmic bodies. They are called cell organelles. These cell organelles are the mitochondria, ribosomes, Golgi bodies, endoplasmic reticulum. These things can be clearly explained in the next part. So, the cytoplasm is a thick jelly-like fluid which is bonded to the cell membrane. Okay, coming to the next part, that is what, tell me? Nucleus. We are going to learn about what, tell me? Nucleus. So, the third part of the cell is the nucleus. What is, tell me? Nucleus, third part. The nucleus is a very most important component of the living cell. Nucleus is the most important component of the living cell. It is larger in size and spherical in shape. It is larger in size. Nucleus is larger in size and spherical in shape. It is present spherical in all types of the cell. For example, in plant cell, it is present to the periphery of the cell due to the presence of a big vacuole. But in animal cell, it is present in the center. Okay, this nucleus is the most important component of the living cell. This nucleus is this nucleus consisting of what, tell me? Nuclear membrane. What, tell me? This having four important parts. That is what, tell me? Nuclear membrane. This outer part. What is this? Tell me? Nuclear membrane. This nuclear membrane is, what is the nuclear membrane? The nucleus, this nucleus is separated from this cytoplasm. Separated from the cytoplasm by a membrane called what, tell me? Nuclear membrane. See children, listen clearly. We are discussing about the nuclear membrane. What is this nuclear membrane? That means this nucleus is separated from the cytoplasm by a membrane called nuclear membrane. By membrane called what, tell me? Nuclear membrane. This nuclear membrane is porous. Porous. That means it allows only the required materials to enter, and also it is having the capacity to prevent the movement of flow of the materials. This is about what, tell me? Nuclear membrane. Coming to the next one, the nucleoplasm. We are discussing about what, tell me? Nucleoplasm. Nucleoplasm is a dense fluid, that means heavy fluid, which is present in the cell. Nucleoplasm. This is a what, tell me? Dots you are observing, no? These are all what, tell me? Nucleoplasm. That means dense fluid which is present in the cell. Nucleoplasm. Okay. This is next coming to, we are discussing about what, tell me? Nucleolus. We are discussing about what, tell me? Nucleolus. This nucleolus is present inside the nucleus. Inside the nucleus. Nucleus is, nucleolus is present inside the nucleus. We can observe under the microscope by straining it. Understood? This nuclear, here is, tell me, this nuclear pore, already we have discussed, it allows only the required materials to flow into the cell through cytoplasm. That understood? So this nucleus is rich in RNA. RNA means what, tell me? Ribonucleic acid. RNA means what, tell me? Ribonucleic acid. RNA, that means this nucleolus is rich in RNA. That is, RNA is ribonucleic acid. Then again the next one, what we are discussing about the nucleolus already over. Next we are discussing about the chromosomes. Chromosomes, we can see the thread-like structure inside this nucleoplasm. These thread-like structures are made up of chromatin fibers. These chromatin fibers are composed of, tell me what, tell me? Chromosomes. Chromosomes are composed of DNA. DNA means deoxyribonucleic acid. That means the chromosomes are carrying what, tell me? Genes. Chromosomes carry genes. Genes are responsible in carrying genetic characters. Genes are responsible in carrying what, tell me? Genetic characters. Chromosomes. See, here fine thread-like structures called what, tell me? Chromosomes. They are rich in DNA. DNA means deoxyribonucleic acid. These chromosomes carry what, tell me? Genes. And the genes are carrying what, tell me? Genetic characters. That means from parent to the offspring. The characters pass from, that means the genes pass from parent to the offsprings. That means for a child, one child characters come from his mother, and another child gets his characters from his father. That is because of genes. Genes are responsible in carrying genetic characters from parent to the offsprings. This is about the chromosomes. Children, I think that you have understood about the nucleus. About what, tell me? Nucleus. About this nucleus. Nucleus is divided into 4 parts. That is nucleolus, nucleoplasm, nucleomembrane. Understood? Nuclear membrane And the fourth one is what? Tell me? Chromosomes. Let us once again recall about the nucleoplasm. Nucleoplasm is a thick, dense fluid present inside the cell. That is about the nucleolus. It is a small spherical body which is present inside this nucleus. And these about thread-like structures made up of chromatin fibers. They are called chromosomes. Chromosomes carry the genes, and genes are responsible in carrying the genetic characters from parent to the offspring. And nucleus is rich in what? Tell me? RNA, that is ribonucleic acid. Understood? So, the nucleus plays a very important role to control the metabolic activities of the cell. Nucleus controls the metabolic activities of the cell and it carries the genetic characters from parent to the offspring. So, this is the parts of the cell. Once again, I am asking you, what are the parts of the cell? There are three important parts. What are those? Tell me. Three important parts of the cell is the nucleus, cytoplasm and the cell membrane. So, up to here we have discussed. So, guys, I am asking you, think and answer it. Without the nucleus, is there any cell? Let us think and say the answer. And the next part, we are going to learn about the cell organelles. What are the cell organelles? Tell me. Mitochondria, ribosomes, endoplasmic reticulum and Golgi bodies. These are clearly we can know by comparing the two types of cells, that is a plant cell as well as the animal cell in the next part. Thanks for watching.